morning. All right, I'm hoping that you have your rough draft finished from yesterday. Remember, I told you to finish that yesterday. So now let me tell you what we're moving on to. We are so close to being done with our research paper. I'm so excited to get to read it. All right, so today what we're going to do is we're going to take our rough draft and we're going to revise and proofread and write our bibliography. Now, what I have not done yet is I have not emailed your Nana a piece of paper that I need to email her, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to try to remember to do that today, and I'm going to email her that. Actually, I guess I could just, I'll just upload it to Google is what I'll do. That way your Nana won't have to worry about it in her email. I will upload it. Now, let me see if I can show you on the screen. I can't see what I'm recording, so I don't know if you can see this, but it's just a paper that talks about your resources and where you got your information, okay? So it lists, it gives 3 sources, books or encyclopedias or whatever they were. If you need more, then you can just add a piece of paper. Basically, you need the author, the title of the book, the encyclopedia volume, if it was an encyclopedia, the publisher, where was it published or who published it, and where and when it was published. And all that can be found on the title page in the front of a book or encyclopedia. Okay, so it's real easy to fill out. You should be able to do it with no trouble. Just read what it asks and go ahead and put it there. And that page, that research source page is going to be the last page of your report. You'll have to include that in your report because that's actually part of your grade. That shows me that you used different books and things to do your research. Okay, so make sure and ask your Nana if you can get, and I'll try to message her, and I'll try to remember to message her, see if she might print that out for you, okay? All right, so now the next thing that we're going to do is you're going to have to get a red pen or pencil or a different color, blue, black, whatever, because now we're going to revise and proofread. Now here's the way you do that. So many kids get confused. They're like, well, I don't need to revise it because it's perfect the way I wrote it. No, it's not. It never is perfect the first time. You always have to make changes to it somewhere. So the best thing to do is what it says on the screen. Read the report several times. Read it out loud to yourself. Don't read it out loud. Just read it in your mind. Read that thing about 3 times, your rough draft. And as you read it, make changes. Say, you know what? I don't like that word. I need to change that word. And use your proofreading marks to change it, whether you're going to delete it or move it or whatever you're going to do. Or you might say, you know, I think this sentence should actually go before this sentence. So move it. Use your pen to circle it, do the arrow over, and move it. Change it up. So you know what? I don't think I like that word. I'm going to change it to this word. Well, delete that word and change to something else. Now, you're not correcting it. You're just revising it. You're making it better, okay? Sometimes it's okay. Your Nana might let you do this. And you might say, Nana, could I read this to you and you just give me some advice? She doesn't have to grade it. Just see if she might give you some advice on it. And then you can read it to her and she might say, well, you know, you might think about changing this or using a different word for that or something like that. It's always good to have somebody to read it to. So revise it. Make it better. Okay? Once you feel like you've made it the best it can be, then you need to go in and proofread. Check for spelling errors, grammar. Did I use the right words? Did I capitalize everything? Did I capitalize something that didn't need to be capitalized? Do my sentences make sense? Did I use punctuation? I forgot to put punctuation there. Did I use correct punctuation? So go through it and make sure everything's just right. And revising and proofreading can take some time because you need to read over it again and again, so many times that you're like, I'm going to have this thing memorized before it's all over. That's okay. Read over it and read over it and read over it. Okay? So once you're finished with that and you've revised it and you've proofread it till you feel like it's el perfecto, remember 3 paragraphs. When you feel like it's perfect, Then you can go ahead and write your final copy. Make sure there's 3 paragraphs, each one's indented. Make sure you have a title. Make sure everything's written just right. And make sure there's a bibliography on the back. That page that we're supposed to print out, make sure that goes on the back of it, okay? All right, I'm excited. Now tomorrow, your assignment for English is just to turn it in, so you won't have a video for English tomorrow, okay? Now, if you have any questions or if you get confused on anything, you can try to message me if your Nana will let you, okay? All right, that will be all for today.